What's going on, guys? I got a real interesting motivational one today for you. It's definitely going to help you guys out, so I really suggest you try to listen as best as you can. Really drop in if you can, and please just try to focus on me for the time being. It will definitely help you out, okay? This topic is going to be about history. Now, I'm not too fond of history, but there's a few stories that I'm very passionate about, that I love a lot. This was definitely one of them, absolutely. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I haven't had time. Finally have it now. Here we go. In the 1500s, there was a Spanish motivator, a Spanish leader, Hernando Cortez, right? Now, he was an excellent motivator, excellent speaker. So he was traveling with 500 of his soldiers and about 100 sailors, I think. Yeah, it was 100 sailors. And they were traveling to a spot in Mexico. It's called Yucatan, actually. There was an island, I believe, of Yucatan. And at that spot, that was controlled by the Aztecs, right? There was a group there that was controlled by the Aztecs. And the one thing that Hernando Cortez wanted, he rallied up his troops to go over there. There was a beautiful, unbelievable treasure, huge treasure, huge, it was so much treasure there that nobody could ever touch but the Aztecs. For, I think it was 6 centuries it was, that nobody ever defeated the Aztecs to get to what they wanted, that ultimate treasure, that, that gold, the gold that they wanted, all that stuff. Hernando Cortez rallied up his troops, right? So now they went to Yucatan, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But they went over there with one objective. There was just one goal, that they're going to win. Like, they're going to succeed. If they don't succeed, they're going to die. So now they're on the way there in their ships, in their boats. Hernando Cortez is telling them, he's motivating them, he's rallying up his troops. He's telling them, I'm telling you guys right now, we're not going home. Like, we're either succeeding, we're going to capture that territory, or we're going to die. It's that simple. Like, there's no little, like, oh, let's be safe, I feel more comfortable if I go back. No. So that's it. He in their mind, he was brainwashing them. He was like almost poisoning them in a good way, obviously, because he was trying to get them to realize that they could defeat who everyone else thought that couldn't be defeated. Everyone else didn't think that anyone could defeat these Aztecs to this treasure. So about time they got there, right? They got to the Yucatan Island, and they said that, Hernando rallied up his troops once again, right before they were actually going to war. They were literally going to try to kick some ass. So he rallied them up, he huddled them up, and he just said one thing. He looked in all their eyes, and he said one thing that will change your guys' lives forever if you follow it, if you live by it, and I live by it. So I'm telling you from first hand that it will change your life. He goes up to his troops, he goes up to his soldiers, he says one simple thing, 3 words. He looks at all of them, he says, burn the boats. That's what he said. He looked at all of them and he said, burn the boats. So everybody's looking at him like, do you need some water or something? Like, what the hell are you saying? Like, that's a little crazy. What are you talking about, burn the boats? So he says, we're burning the boats. The only way that we're leaving this island is if we go home on their boats, the opponent's boats. That's an unbelievable story to me, right? He's telling all of his 500 soldiers who just traveled there all the way, and he was kind of hinting it to them, I guess, as they were traveling there, as they were, going through the sea. He was telling them, we're going to succeed or die. There's no turning back. So he finally gets to the land right before they take off to go to war. He looks at all his soldiers, he says, burn the boats. That's it. It's that simple. The only way we're going home is if we take their boats home, because we're going to dominate, we're going to destroy what's theirs, because we want it. We want this treasure. We came here for a reason. We're not going back. Think about that. Put that in any aspect, any tough aspect you possibly want in life, guys. In life in general. When something gets tough, when something gets hard for you to swallow, hard for you to manage, go through it. There's no way back. That's the way that you have to be. Commitment. You have to have a commitment to what you really love in order to succeed. Commitment is the foundation to success. I'm sure some of you have heard that already. Commitment is the foundation to success. In order to succeed, you have to be committed. Hernando Cortez rallied up his troops, and he said those 3 simple words, those 3 dominating words that changed history forever. You could use that in life. You burn the boats. So many times when we're struggling, when we're fearful, when we feel like we can't do something, we go back and we cram up, we cuddle up, whatever, because we feel like we can't do that. We feel like we can't be the person that we truly want to be. Deep down inside, we truly want to be that person, and we feel like we can't be that because we don't have enough courage. But the thing is, we do have courage. The only fear is fear itself. When you feel down, when you feel like you can't do something, Think about, before you go back to that boat, let's say, that safe house, think about that there's no other way. Don't even give that an option. Like, Hernando Cortez told all of his soldiers, there is no option. There is no other option. We're going to succeed or we're dead. It's that simple. We're not having an option where we can come back and say, you know what, this battle's too tough for me. That's it. We're burning the boats. We're destroying everything on this land, and we're going to take what we long for, what we truly desire, what we came here for. We're going to take what will soon be ours, because we're passionate about it. We want it more than they do. When life gets tough, guys, don't walk away. Don't cram up. Don't put your tail between your legs. Life is tough for everyone. Burn those boats. You can't go back, so don't go back. I'm sorry, you can go back if you want. It's your choice, but choose not to go back. You want to burn the boats. That's how you get stronger. That's how you succeed. Commitment is the foundation to success. Remember that. That man told everyone, and it's an unbelievable story to me. I know, I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but that is an unbelievable story to me. You can look it up. You can Google, type in like burn the boat story or whatever, and I'm sure you can find more and more about it. You know, that'll interest you more. But it's just an unbelievable story, because when life gets hard, guys, sometimes, more often than not, we want to go backwards. This story truly just tells you there's no rewind button. We can't erase what's done. When we're there, we're there. Just go through it. Go right through it. Lower your shoulder. Lower your head, put your friggin' shoulders out and truck it. Just truck through, I'm telling you. Just truck through like Jones Drew does on the Jags, baby. I'm just messing with you guys, but I'm telling you guys, take that story into consideration, seriously. When life gets hard, just go right through it. There's nothing else. You don't want to go backwards. That's not how you get stronger. That's not how you gain courage. The only fear is fear itself. If you burn the boats, if you tell yourself you're either going to succeed or die, you know, that's a hell of a two options. You know what I mean? You're going to do everything possible in order to get where you want to be. And I'm telling you, to stay that committed, if you stay that committed, you will be where you want to be. You have to want it as bad as you want to breathe, literally. I'm telling you, burn those boats so you can't go back. You don't have a choice. There's no option. There's no second option. You need to succeed. It's that simple. Burn the boats. Any kind of situation that you have, any kind of, you know, thing that makes you feel weak, anything like that, take that into consideration. I'm telling you guys, burn your boats. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful story. Look more into it. I promise you guys, you won't be disappointed. It's an unbelievable story, very inspirational, very motivational. Beautiful story. Love you guys. All right. Remember what I said. Burn the boats. I'm not playing when I say that. Remember what I said. You don't have an option. If you want to succeed that bad, you'll do anything to do it. There is no setback. There's no rewind button. You're not going backwards. You're only going forwards. That's it. You don't have another choice. You don't have another choice. That day you don't want to go work out. That day you don't want to go to school. Nah, sorry. There's no choice. You don't have a choice. You feel sick. That's it. Nope. No, you're going to do it. You're going to do it because you dream to do it. You live to do it. You want it. You want it as bad as you want to breathe. You want to be successful. You need to be successful. It's that simple. If you want it bad enough, you'll do anything to get it. God bless you guys. VBuzz11. Thank you.